Hello, this is Yahweasel. I'm going to lean back and play a lot of Sokobond. I just realized that I probably should know what I'm playing next, since that's usually what I announce during Sokobond, so let me just check my list. Oh yes, okay. Let's just have the information I ought to have at hand. Oh, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels to beat, and I cannot beat any of them. But we've got nothing but time. That's not true, but I can easily spare 2.5 hours to record this, and if this episode is 2.5 hours long, then it's 2.5 hours long. That was not smart. How's everybody doing? This is gonna be one of those Let's Play episodes for those watching the video that just isn't a Let's Play episode. It's just a stream recording. Sorry, that's how it has to be. So if I sort of snake it up this way... then nothing. Then I can do this and get stuck, so that's pretty good. What if I... well, I was going to say, what if I attach to the carbon first, but I can't. So what if I attach to the oxygen first, break that bond? I need to use the bond breaker more sensibly, actually, is the main thing. Okay. So let's get this, and then let's... break that? I can't break that bond. That's not how this works. I can't get any angle that's gonna break that bond. I can only break my own bond. Nope, not doing that. Okay. So let's get the oxygen, then break that bond. Then let's get the carbon. And maybe even break that bond? I can't break both, really. I could... no, I can't break both, but I can reorder it, which is useless. So, you know, there's that. I can do something useless. I mean, the basic problem is gonna be... Oh, is the basic problem gonna be solved like this? Oh, is this a good? If I can get the angle right? No, it is not, because I can't actually break that. But I could do that, and then maybe that? No, because I still can't break that. I could do that and then that. No! I feel like I'm so close, but I'm so far. No, why? No video game. Okay, let's nudge. Let's nudge. No, nudging won't help here, because I'm still in the same situation. No, game, why? Game, no. I thought I was so close. Well, dag nabbit, I say. Like, if I can just manage to no, it's... if I can just somehow manage to do something entirely different from what I'm doing, then things will be great. I don't know what I think I'm doing. Oh. Yep. This is what it is. So, tell you what, the next vidya game I am going to be playing of the obscure vidya game variety is Sonic Unleashed, which is not all that obscure, but oh, it is. Because I'm not talking about just any Sonic Unleashed. I am talking about the best version of Sonic Unleashed, the one, the only, the release of Sonic Unleashed for mobile phones. This is interesting. But if I do this, then I'm stuck. And if I do that, then I can't nudge that. I wish I could make that connect the other way. It's not, it's like almost doing what I want, but it's the wrong one connecting. Sonic Leashed suggests Speclad in chat, but actually, I mean, if anything, he's even more unleashed because he's now not attached to a game console. He's on a phone. How much more unleashed could you possibly be than that? Okay, so that way doesn't really give me a lot, but what if I go this way? Then I can actually get totally detached, and then I can turn myself into a nudger, which has accomplished nothing, so that's pretty cool. That was definitely a mistake. Well, maybe not. If I can just, like, get some hydrogens positioned around here, but I can't. The main problem is that I can't do the things I want to do, and the secondary problem is that I can't accomplish anything else either. This is all terrible. It's like, I never... I was about to say I never claimed to be good at this game. I might have claimed to be good at this game. I don't think I ever claimed to be good at this game. I'm not, like, marvelously good at puzzles. I just really enjoy puzzle games. But boy howdy is this game making me feel stupid right now. No, don't attach to me. Attach to the oxygen. Okay, let's try something that slightly resembles my earlier strategy, but then try to do something cleverer at this point. Can I somehow break that bond between the carbon and the hydrogen? I really don't think I can, but I guess I can turn myself into a nudger, and then that's something, isn't it? No, it's not, because it refuses to bond in the way I want it to. No, bond to the oxygen, please. I'm begging you to bond to the oxygen. All I want is for you to bond to the oxygen. I am just not figuring this out at all. There's like... I mean, this is always the case with this game, but there's just like some step that I'm missing. Some style, some approach, some concept. And if I figured that out, then it would be no problem. But I haven't figured that out. Ooh, could this be something to do with it? No, because I still can't... Oh. No. Is there any way? No. I mean, I could nudge this that way. No, I can't, because it's also bonded up there. So actually, I'm screwed. Okay, great! Progress has not been made. Just gonna spend infinity time and make no progress, because that's how Yahweasel do. I mean, the thing that's infuriating me the most in all of this is, like, this situation right here. Okay, can I get a similar carbon attachment situation going on? No, because I am stuck there. But can I somehow, like... redirect this to give myself more room? That's not better. That's worse. How did I create that original... Oh, wait. I know how I created that original arrangement. It was by dragging the carbon instead of the oxygen, but I can't do that now. Oh, game, please. Game, come on. Game. Game, no. Because, like, now I can't detach without causing all that nonsense to happen. And this way it refuses to attach in the way I want. That's just going to get me stuck. Chat has given up. Nobody's watching this. Certainly nobody's watching the stream, and also nobody will be watching the video up to this point. You have quite rightly abandoned this dull video. Specklad is watching, but he has no suggestions. Like, that seems good. That seems like something I want to do. Can I get a hydrogen sort of floating out there so that I can become a nudger and nudge a different hydrogen? I feel like every way I have of turning myself into a nudger gets, like, one of the hydrogens is still stuck in the corner. Like, if I could get every hydrogen so that it wasn't in the corner so I could nudge them around, but also if I get every hydrogen knocked into the corner and then me attached to one of them so I could nudge them around, then we're basically done. But I'm just not finding a way to do that. Because, like, anything I do to drag up all of these other hydrogens is going to leave them in a position I don't like. Like, now... okay, so now one of the hydrogens is where I want it to be, but I need to somehow detach myself to get that other hydrogen because my chain is too long. If I pick up the hydrogen with the carbon, then I can't get out. So I go like that, but then it doesn't attach to the oxygen, it attaches to me, and so I'm still stuck. And so I try to, like, nudge something around, but it doesn't work, and I'm still stuck. All I want is somehow to detach this, but there's no way to do that. If I can get detached and get attached to the carbon, but I can't. If I can replicate that earlier success, but change the order, does that help? Like, not even a little bit. Right, in fact, not only does that not help, but that makes things much worse, I think. Okay. Right, I've been here before. And this is still a problem. Nudge? No, any nudge is gonna put that in the wrong place. Maybe I want to nudge that entirely out of the way. Well, no, because then I'm still... Like, the only way to accomplish anything from here is to nudge that off, and then I'm just back where I was a moment ago. Construction is the title of this level. Yup. Yup. And I can't nudge the whole thing, but only because of the configuration I put it in. If I had ordered it differently, maybe I would have been able to nudge the whole thing. Or at least maybe it would be slightly less in the way? I don't know. Well, like, this is much worse. This is real bad, because now I can't do anything. Yeah, now it's just stuck. That's vastly worse. I'm still gonna go with my intuition that I need to be in this order. Can I nudge this? No. No, of course not. This is tricky. This is a tricky thing, is what this is. This is a tricky video game. Is that helpful in some way? I mean, no, is the short answer. That has accomplished nothing. Is that helpful in some way? I need to get myself detached so that I can snag that other hydrogen. Which is easier said than done. Jesus, let me go. Leave me alone. I'm always in this problem that I've got like one that's in the wrong, that's in a place that I can't do anything with it. Okay. Be very careful with that hydrogen chain. No, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is garbage. I can't move anything without screwing myself over. Well, I can do that. That hasn't necessarily screwed me over. It probably has, but I'm not certain of that fact. Oh, stop attaching to things. Nudge that a little bit further out of the way. That's not further enough out of the way. Nudge that over there, maybe. Okay. Now I'm free. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, methanol, you bitch. Badly distilled alcohol can contain methanol, which causes blindness, or intentionally poisoned, denatured alcohol. Whoops, that was the wrong button to press entirely. There we go. Oh, I remember this level too. The thing is, I'm not learning any lessons when I do this. Like, I've done that level, and I don't feel like I've learned anything. I don't feel like now I'm going, oh, okay, so this strategy. Nope, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. Now, except for the fact that I can't get that hydrogen on there, this is pretty decent. So that seemed like a solid concept. Speclad in chat asks what I'm even building here. A molecule, duh. That was a mistake. Yeah, how can I do this to get the hydrogen out? That is the question, isn't it? Yeah, because if I start like that, then I need to bend. Maybe bending the other way is somehow better? Was that a mistake? No, that was right. I don't know why it didn't do both, though. Oh, because I don't... Oh, right, of course, because... Yeah, yep. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, why would that help? That doesn't help. That's totally unhelpful. If I had bent that the other way and somehow gotten that other hydrogen arranged differently, then blah 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 words. So bend it that way. Now make sure I get the bond on the right one. Can I... No, because I need to get the double bond on the right one. If I get the double bond on the wrong one, then I'm screwed. This ain't right at all. Can I do this? Can I nudge? Can I somehow nudge at this point? No. Specklad is mocking me for not figuring out which bonds should be double bonds. Thank you very much. Done. Man, these hydrogens on top are really causing me some agitation. I'm just trying a wildly different strategy now. The strategy of making an unrelated molecule. There we go. Congratulations, me. Yeah, I need to... I can't do that. Specklad in chat claims I've been making the wrong molecule all along. I choose to ignore him. No, that was a mistake. So, like, this would work if I could get the hydrogen into the right place. This feels like the closest I've been. Doesn't work, but it feels like the closest I've been. And there's no breaky thing, so once I'm attached to anything, I'm attached. So nudging has to be involved, right? Nudging. I like nudging. Nudging is good. But this is not really giving me much of a nudge opportunity because I can't get arranged correctly to nudge. So maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe every aspect of what I'm doing is wrong. Damn. That felt so close. But it is totally, totally incorrect. Can I... No, I'm gonna get those attached. The, like, trying to guess what molecule you're trying to make when multiple molecules are sort of conceptually possible can be a little bit frustrating. Well, now I have this, which is also useless. So let's do it from the other angle. That'll work. Piff. I can't, yeah, I can't turn both. Can't turn both. Can't turn both. No! SpecLad in chat is being very useful by telling me that everything I'm doing is wrong, but nothing else. No actual helpful advice, just everything I'm doing is wrong. Good. Presumably he is sticking to my usual I don't want help style, but given that on all of these last levels I've done nothing but fail in spectacular fashion, I think I am beyond pride now. Well, that would be good, except for the fact that I'm then stuck. Is that so? This double bond seems to be what SpecLad believes in. Dang it, no. Dang it, no. Well, this feels close, but not right. I need to, like, turn somehow. Because the problem is that now that upper hydrogen, I'm never going to get it into the right configuration. Can I get the upper hydrogen into the right configuration before doing any of that? No. Maybe. Am I stuck now? I don't think I am. Yes, I am, because I can't possibly get that attached to this. But that felt potentially like a good step, actually. Maybe if I do it this way? This level isn't actually symmetrical. No, thank you. I mean, the fact that my oxygen is sticking out to the side is going to be a problem, and I don't have any clue how I would resolve that. I mean, SpecLad suggests just doing that as if that's somehow going to help, but A, now I'm stuck, and B, I would still have the oxygen sticking out the wrong side, so... There's always one more problem. I just realized that this level is symmetrical both vertically and horizontally, and so when I said a moment ago that this level isn't actually symmetrical, I was just being an imbecile. This level is 100% symmetrical in both axes. No, that's definitely a mistake. Oh, can I... Ooh! Do I want to do something like this? And then somehow just do that. Doink! Get both sides together and then bring them together and we've made piss! Yay! Urea was the first organic compound artificially synthesized in a laboratory. Okay, something to do with a right angle. I'm just messing around at this point. Well, I only have 3 that I need to bond. So this can't be right, because I'm going to end up in a... Oh, wait. Unless it's because they're supposed to... No? No. That can't be right. That definitely can't be right. I probably need to bond the carbons to each other. Like that. And then something like that. This is definitely not going to work, because I've already screwed myself over. But... 1, 2, 3, 4. No. This can't be right, because now I have... Oh, wait. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So this, at least, notionally could be the right base molecule, although obviously I can't get that right now. I mean, given that construction, I have to end up like this. And it is certainly not this simple. Yep, certainly not. We will finish Sokobond. We will. Where there's a will, there's a won't. Okay, I need 3. So the easiest way to get 3 would be that. That's an awkward 3 to deal with, but possibly the right 3 to deal with? I mean, the fact that I'm doing very little to do with a 90-degree angle suggests that I'm not doing the right thing, since that's the title of the level, but... yeah, that attachment can't be right. This attachment, in principle, could be right. Oh, that's interesting. I apparently can't bend a double bond, because I think that if I pressed right here, it ought to work normally. But not in this case. Okay, now all 3 are on that carbon. So that's definitely bad. And now I'm stuck, so that's definitely bad. Whee! Look at how close this isn't. If not for the fact that everything about it was wrong, it would be perfect. I'm gonna try this styly for a bit. Let's do oh, of course I can. Nope, definitely not that styly. I'm wrong. Let's try this styly for a bit. Can I get that carbon to be the one that attaches? No. That's kind of what I was thinking, Speclad, who in chat suggested I need to nudge the hydrogens to the sides so that then I could just sort of wander up through. But I haven't found a way of doing that I'm not convinced is going to screw me over in the long run. Like this, so now I have a nudger, and I could do something like that, but then I can't figure out a way of getting that nudger so that I could then do anything with this other one. Because, like, the angle is just going to be screwy, I think, no matter what. Then again, the title of this level is right angle. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, I don't want to nudge it to the left. I want to nudge it to the right. Let's unnudge that one. However far back I need to go to do that. This can't be right. This is not even close to making any kind of sense. Can I somehow nudge one of them down? I don't think so. Apparently I can turn a double bond, by the way, so I don't know what problem I was having before. Okay, that hasn't worked out how I hoped. There we go! Perfect! Flawless! Is there any other configuration of these basic molecules that makes any sense? Not really. No, I have too many bonds to make up for. And in between is always going to have too many bonds to make up for. This seems really extreme, getting all three on there. Is there any way to do a different style than that? No, because this is bad. Okay! Yeah, we're in it for the long run this time. Tell you what. So that's the only place that makes any sense for that. Could I? I could get that triple bond before I've bonded anything there. And would that help me in any way? Well, that definitely doesn't help me in any way. This feels bad. This also feels bad. This feels even worse. That hasn't helped. That led me into a situation I got myself in without doing that, so... Problem is, once I've gotten into this configuration, I'm just screwed. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. No. That makes no sense whatsoever. Does this... No. Again, once I get into this shape, I'm stuck, so that's obviously wrong. Not my most exciting video I've ever made. Like, the only way of getting all 4 of them in a nice straight row, which may or may not be a good thing, is this. And thus I immediately ruin that. Okay, I've just done that thing, so that's pretty cool. Let's do that thing in a slightly different configuration. And look, I've gotten into the exact same situation through a different set of moves! Go, Yahweasel! Well, that's nonsense. Why would I do that? No. There we go. Now I've put everything on the left wall. What could possibly go wrong with that? I'm really confused, as I have been for all of these levels. Could it be this as the basis? Not what I've been doing the whole time. There's a hydrogen on the nitrogen, which maybe I get a little bit later than this to make it a bit less awkward. I mean, I already rejected this possibility earlier, but I'm perfectly happy to unreject possibilities. No, I mean, the moment I'm in that configuration, everything is screwed. But maybe this configuration is better? If only the hydrogen wasn't at that angle, then I could possibly fix this, but I can't, because it's not. Back to triple bond. There, done. Perfect. Flawless. I refuse to just leave the level. I will try over and over again until I figure the dang thing out. This video is already 45 minutes long, and I've only beat 2 levels, which actually is pretty good for 45 minutes now that I think about it. Okay, let's set the goal of having a hydrogen on the nitrogen, but not sort of lock myself in so quickly. I don't think there is any way to not lock myself in so quickly. Could there have been a point in this where I was able to nudge it? Like, could I have done... No, because if I come in like that, then I get a triple bond, which is what I was avoiding in that case. Well, this is garbage. Yes, do not get the nitrogen between, or you were definitely wrong. Yep. Yep, nope. Is this close? Somehow this feels really right to me. If I can just, like, get the angle right somehow, I feel like this is gonna do it. If I had that H nudged to the left somehow, then this would do it. But there's no way for me to nudge that H to the left, because I don't have a nudger. And I can't quite turn far enough to now get myself into a vertical alignment. Or even get out of here. Is there any way to turn myself into a nudger without, like, getting a bunch of crap I don't want? Like that, for example. Darn this game. Darn this game to heck. I had to think outside the box, but I have no idea. Like, that's one of those pieces of advice people give. Oh, think outside the box, which basically is equivalent to figure out the solution, loser. Just think harder and you'll figure it out. All you have to do is think harder. Because manholes are round, Spec Lad. Manhole covers are round because manholes are round. And manholes are round because mans are round, suggests Specklad in chat. Yup, hard to argue with that kind of logic. Oh, this sucks. Oh, look where I am again. In a different and far more interesting molecule. Back here again. Can't quite get the angle to do anything interesting with this. Hello. That was an unexpected little invention there. Doesn't seem to have helped me any, but it was unique. Frickin' hell. Some of these movements, I mean, I kind of understand once I think about it for a second, but they sure are confusing. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. And it's possible that the reason I'm not seeing it is that, like, I'm making a critical error from step 1. I mean, I could do some weird nudge like that, but then, like, no matter what, I can't get it into a position where I can actually access it. Could I have possibly done that with a different H? I don't think so. Specklad's still, giving hints and then realizing why they don't work. Just nudge things. Feels like I'm accomplishing things if I nudge things. Oh yeah, that configuration is broken. I'm still not 100% convinced on this bond here. And done. And done. Flawless. Could I have gotten to this with the top one and the other one nudged left instead? No, because it involves getting into that configuration. Could I have gotten to that without getting stuck to the bottom one? No. Maybe. No. Because that's going to put me in that configuration again. Could I have gotten to that in any other configuration? Can I somehow nudge that to the right? I don't think there's any possible angle to nudge anything to the right. No, nothing can be nudged to the right. Speckglad points out I already nudged it to the right before. I'm sure I've nudged it to the right in ways that there was no recovering. Like, it's not physically impossible to get angled in such a way that you nudge something to the right. It's just that you can't do that while also... Oh, hello. You see, that's impossible, the thing I just did. That can't be done. Hello! Oh, Specklad's been telling me to do all the things I just did while I'm not paying attention to chat. Acetonitrile, acetonitrile, amphetamines. Acetonitrile helps purify butadiene. Oh, a key ingredient in many car tires. Spelled in the British way. 4 levels left. Quattro. I have to press the right buttons. Oh, God, it's hell. Every level is hell. I'm just gonna poke around, just twiddle about and see what happens. Seems like almost no matter what I do, I'm gonna end up stuck to an oxygen in a way that isn't necessarily to my own benefit. Maybe I'll poke around a bunch and just accidentally beat this level. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, this is definitely great. Surely this doesn't involve using any of the special tiles. It just involves sort of meandering in here like a drunk gorilla and figuring it out. You know, if I just make random moves, eventually, by the laws of probabilities, I will figure it out by accident. Like, Twitch plays Pokemon, even if the players had literally just been completely random, which they were pretty close to that anyway, they would have eventually won, because any input in Pokemon is going to eventually get you towards victory, as long as you occasionally save, which you will with input, so... Specklad's questioning how I'm going to be properly random, since a pseudo-random number generator might do the wrong thing. I'll just let all my actions be dictated by random.org. That's true randomness. Like, this seems thing, right? This definitely seems thing. Specklad suggests that conveniently each move is exactly 2 bits of information. One problem, reset is a move, and you need to be able to reset. I guess if I was just going to iterate all possible move sets, but I was just assuming enter randomness until win, in which case you need reset in there too. It'll only take, you know, the entire amount of time that the universe has had. Okay, that's annoying. That is also annoying. What could be the universe's purpose but to play Sokobond? I mean, the universe, you know, physical things are made up of chemicals, and chemicals bond through the same kinds of interactions that are shown off in Sokobond. So really, the universe is already playing Sokobond. I really thought I just had it there. I really honestly did. Can I get sufficiently No, at this point I'm way too attached to stuff. I was thinking, like, could I possibly have nudged that hydrogen in? So the thing with this level is there's so much stuff going on that I'm having a hard time just thinking about it. Like, I'm having a hard time figuring out what the concept might be. I mean, obviously, the C is going to be attached to the two O's, and then all the hydrogen's sticking off from there. Or, so in one configuration or the other, either COO or OCO. But beyond that, like, I'm really having trouble even conceptualizing what this level is. Just because there's so much going on. Dang it, once I get so attached, things go very bad. Let's assume I'm supposed to do it like this. Which then immediately changes. Speclad once again hints at a strategy that I was actually trying and failing to figure out anyway. No. Also no. Also no. Also no. Probably no, but possibly yes. Yeah, definitely no. Pushing that oxygen outside, that was a mistake. Like, the fact that the hydrogens are in the corner... So the strategy that Speclad was pointing out that was actually what I was trying to think of is sticking hydrogens in these sort of hallway spots. And that seems clear enough to me because the hydrogens are in the corner, and the hydrogens are the single valence electron molecules, so they usually are sort of the edge conditions, and I obviously don't want them in the corners, and they're all conveniently with these bond breakers, so it makes a lot of sense that the hydrogen would go there. And I was very close that last time, but, you know, you can be very close and have an oxygen out of place and not actually be close at all. It's this, like, the only way I can sort of start that pattern seems to be, like, to get an oxygen out of place, which is definitely bad. Look, I did it again! Exactly the same! Oh, oxygen. Oh. Oh. O is for oxygen. In case you somehow didn't know that. Can I do it from here? Like, is this just solvable if I figure it out right? Am I actually close? That's definitely not the solution. This is a really bizarre, like, if this molecule is what I think it is, then it's weird that it's just like all of the hydrogens on one carbon and then this one chain, OOH. It's very unbalanced. I mean, the first thing I was going for was OCO, and I just couldn't make that happen. But I mean, this is wrong. This is just wrong. Speaking of just wrong, this too is just wrong. I feel like this basic stratagem to start with is not completely flawed. But every attempt I've made to do it has failed. So, perhaps I'm wrong in that assertion. Now, can I just, like, get turned around and then get this oxygen? Oh, yeah, but... Okay, so the moment I get that other oxygen attached, I can't really go outside anymore. So I'd better see if I can get the hydrogens to do their thing first? I'm just poking around at this point. There is no logic to anything I'm doing. I want to get this level, and then even though I'm still not done with Sokobond, since each level is taking me at least a half an hour, I'm just going to sort of accept it when I get this level, and come back to it some other time. Man, Sokobond got hard. Sokobond got Dark Souls hard. Sokobond makes Dark Souls look like Furby's Island Adventure fun. Sokobond makes Dark Souls look like a Barbie game. Have I played Barbie games, asks Speclad? No, but I've seen Game Grumps play Barbie games. I realize I'm back to COO, which I was trying to avoid. I don't feel like I'm making progress here. I really don't. I really, really don't. And this is why I sort of held off on playing more Sokobond, because, like, how much time can you spend on a single level? Given that there is exactly one viewer who would give a shit about watching all of this, and he is watching this, I guess unlimited time, because nobody watches my videos anyway, so what difference does it make? I mean, this isn't right. But it does make me think, if I could have done this with this in the opposite configuration, then this might be it. If I had this, but in the opposite configuration, then I think it would be solvable. I don't know if I can do that. I've forgotten how I did the first steps before. Let's think about video games. Now I can't bend anymore. If this was somehow vertical, then that also wouldn't help, so perfect. Methanediol. This is used in some hair straightening products, but it can release toxic formaldehyde. I have 3 levels left, but I just don't have time to do 3 levels because it's going to take like 12 hours. So, next time. Yeehaw. At least look at it, says Fecklad. Fine, we'll look at this. Oh, God. And solved. How would I? Oh, I see. That's for that. Okay. Apparently I seem to be doing this level now. No, I'm not. Okay, next time. If you like the video, I've got thousands more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.